Okay, we are going to do some word problems now that has to do with positive and negative numbers. So we've been practicing finding the words that tell us whether it's positive or negative. We're going to do the same thing. When Steve woke up, his temperature was 102 degrees. 2 hours later, it was 3 degrees lower. So that lower means that it decreased. It went down. So that means it's a subtraction problem. You will write or type 102, subtract 3, and your answer will be 99 degrees. I hope I'm getting okay at writing with a mouse, even though it's not pretty. Number 2. An elevator is on the 20th floor. It goes down, so that means subtract 11 floors and then up 5 floors. What floor is the elevator on now? So these are pretty straightforward. I'm going to do the 20, and I'll write it this way. Minus 11 is 9. But then it goes back up 5 floors. So I'm going to add 5, and you'll end up with 14. You can type your answer as the 14th floor or 14. Again, if you're using a Google form, you will be able to tell and do the correct answer. Tell if your answer is correct numerically, but you may not have a complete sentence or all the words with it. 14th floor. All right. I'll go to purple. A deep sea exploring ship. This won't move me, which is very annoying. Sorry. Can't do anything. Stuck. There we go. I won't do that again. A deep sea exploring ship is pulling up a diver at the rate of 25 feet per minute. The diver is 200 feet below sea level. Okay, so this one I need a picture. So here's this, because I don't know what kind of sentence I'm going to do, the number sentence. So I'm going to draw a picture and make it make sense, because I'm picturing a number line, but I'm picturing that number line up and down, okay? So right now, he's at 200 feet below sea level, correct? But he's been being pulled up for 10 minutes. So 1 minute ago, he was lower by 25, right? And that has to happen for 10 minutes. Okay, I'm going to get tired of adding this, so I'm going to think about it 10 minutes ago. So 10 minutes times 25 feet means that he has came up 250 feet. But see, I'm using that word up, but my brain is saying I should be using they're negative. Okay, so let it make sense like this. He is currently at 200 feet. But I have to add back the negative 250 feet. Now, your brain might not work like mine. My picture makes it make sense. So I'm doing 200 plus the 25, the negative 25 times 10. That's the sentence, that's a times. That's the number sentence that I'm using, okay? You may have approached that differently, and that would be okay if you end up with the right answer. You just have to understand even though this says positive 250 feet, he was really lower. That's how my brain is stuck. I'm sorry. I can't think of another way. But if you have one, shoot me an email. Let me know what you get. So he is negative. He started out negative 450 feet below sea level. No, nope, doesn't even say that. Yeah, it does. Below sea. You guys can help me read this level. So again, your answers might not be exact, but if your numbers are right and your words are close, you're good to go. All right, we're going to go to the next one where it says, if it is 5 degrees outside and the temperature will drop, that means minus 17 degrees in the next 6 hours. I don't need the 6 hours. It doesn't matter. So it's going to be 5 degrees, but it's going to drop 17 degrees. Now, you can do this one of two ways. You can recognize this as that's a positive number, that's a negative number, so they're different. And I find the difference, so 17 minus 5 is 12. But then I have to think which number is furthest from 0. And the one that's furthest from 0 is the 17, so the answer is negative 17. So it will be negative 17 degrees. Okay, push pause, make sure that you've got all your answers. I'm going to continue to move on because we know my computer will take a little while to erase stuff. My computer will take a little bit of time to do anything, so you might not need to hit pause. Okay. Oh, please, God, please work. Okay, now we're looking at number 5. Josie has $47 left in her checking account. If she uses her debit card, so that means we're going to subtract. So we've got to do 47 minus $55. Well, again, I'm going to look at that and I'm going to recognize that I have a positive 47 and a negative 55, so they're different, so I have to subtract. I get 8. But which one is further from 0? Well, the 55 is furthest from 0, so this negative sign wins. So she has negative $8. How do I, okay, negative 8. I don't know how you type this. $, negative 8, negative $8 in her account, which means she is overdrawn. I am so sorry I cannot type or write with this mouse. Joe is playing a game with regular die. If the number that turns up is even, he will gain 5, so that means plus 5. The number that comes up. If it is odd, he will lose 10 times the number that comes up. He tosses a 3. So that 3 is odd. So if it's odd, he's going to lose 10 times the amount. So I'm going to do times 10 equals 30. And since he is losing, that answer is going to be negative 30 is the final answer. There you go. All done.